Blog Talk Radio.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls of all ages, from Covington, Oklahoma, South Monroe Street, school is now in session with your on. And here is your teacher and host, Sean Stock.
Listening audience out there, good evening. Welcome to Blog Talk Radio. More importantly, welcome to You're On. I am your host, Sean Stopp. And I got to tell you guys, we're 4 episodes away, 4, from Season 1 being over. How awesome is that? We started this in April, and like I said before, I wanted to give a couple of episodes a shot just to see if this worked out. And it worked out for me. I absolutely love it. I love talking to you guys. I love entertaining you guys. I absolutely love the fact that I go back and see how many's actually listening, which is cool. But like I said, we're 4 away from Season 1 being over with. And, of course, you know, July, August, and September, I'm going to take some time off. But keep in mind, you know what I forgot to do? I forgot to say class was in session. I'm just going on. But I'm also kind of shooting off the hip because I was with the family watching America's Got Talent. It's still going on right now. Totally forgetting to write out a format. Totally forgetting to, absolutely totally forgetting to write everything down. I got the birthdays down like at the very last second. Ironically enough, our guest, I got in touch with him probably about 20 seconds to airtime. And we got him in the studio, and we'll talk more about that here in just a little bit. But we're going to shoot from the hip tonight, so I'm cool with that. Now, granted, I normally talk about the Thunder, the Oklahoma City Thunder. My team, Thunder Up. Love them to death, but right now they're not faring so well against the Spurs. So I'm really not going to get into that tonight. I'd much rather just kind of shoot from the hip and talk to our guest in his wonderful place. But before we do that, let's get some formalities out of the way. You want to reach us, you can contact us at youronbtr@ymail.com, or you can visit our website. It's www.wix.com/Sean Stopp, all one word, /youron. And then, of course, we have Twitter followers. You can follow us on Twitter. You can find that link on our website, as well as our Facebook. And also, if you know anybody that's having a birthday, or you yourself are going to be celebrating a birthday, let us know. Drop us a line. We'll tell everybody all about it. Just like tonight, we have, I believe, 5 birthdays. Now, happy belated birthday to Chastity Tell, who is celebrating her birthday. The 31st, Brad Eubanks will be celebrating his. June 1st, the DJ, my man, the Scratcher, Sean Frisbee, will be celebrating his birthday. And then, of course, June 3rd, Trisha Frankie, and then June 4th, Billy Frankie. 2 of the 3 of my favorite Frankie kids. So to Brad, Chastity, Sean, Trisha, and Billy, here is your birthday shout-out. Okay, now, let's just jump right into this, okay? Because like I said, normally I do a Thunder report, and a lot of people are saying, hey, Sean, you're jumping on the bandwagon, okay? You're jumping on the bandwagon, and you're a sore loser. What's the deal? You know, what is the deal? Why are you such a sore loser about everything? That's not necessarily the case. What it's all about is it's one of those, if you got something nice to say it, and if you don't, then you don't. But in saying that, let's instead of jumping into the Thunder, I wish them the best of luck. I myself hope that oh gosh, I don't even want that game just caused me gray hairs, but before I get into that, weather outside currently is 77, dropping down to 64. Tomorrow it's going to be high in the 79, lows in the 54. Without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, I would like to introduce a man who has a business at the Oakwood Mall in Enid, Oklahoma. It's One Up Paintball. It's located at 4125 West Garriott. You want to contact him, give him a call at 234-2997. You can't get him there. You can always reach Dustin at 402-2960. They've got private parties, corporate events, church groups, special events. You can find them on Facebook. And it sounds like a great place. And Dustin, welcome to You're On.
Hey, thanks a lot. Thanks for letting me have the opportunity to speak to your audience tonight.
You know, it's all, talk about cutting it short. I contacted you, 20 seconds ago? Or like,
yeah. Well, that's the way the world goes with two businesses. So we're talking about the paintball and laser tag business tonight. It's been crazy so far this year. So anyway, what do you want to talk about?
Well, actually, it's funny you would say that, Dustin, because when I throw out the number 347-663-9630, that usually means people can call in if they have any questions. And it seems apparent to me we do have a caller real quick, so let's take that call and we'll get into that because, to tell you the truth, I didn't know about the laser tag. So let's take care of this one. Okay, caller 1, you're on. Can I help you?
Yes.
Jeremy Scott,
Hello?
how are you, sir?
Hey, man, pretty good. I had a question for the paintball dude.
Sure,
okay.
Sure.
The first time I played paintball was 1994, and the last time I played that I can think of was 99. So I guess my question is, and 99 was 13 years ago? My math off, or is it about 13 years ago? My question is, how has technology in the last, 10, 13 years changed for paintball?
Oh gosh. Well, 13 years ago, it was all pretty much mechanical guns and CO2 and field setups were field setups were significantly different. Mostly woods ball, speedball fields were just coming on board then, and it was pretty much nothing but plywood with a couple 2x4s in the ground that were set up pretty symmetrical. Today, we have all electronic hoppers, electronic guns. The setup on these guns phenomenal. You can go and play in the tournament circuits anywhere in the world, any number of settings. Each circuit has their own settings they require you to play by. So now instead of having everyone play exactly the same with semi-auto, now you've got all kinds of shooting modes, and then you've got all the electronic hoppers to feed the balls for you. Some of these hoppers are feeding paintballs over 30 balls per second. So the guns are phenomenal. They're reliable. You don't have to have a gun tech or an air tech on site anymore. These guns are easily serviceable by the user, and they're really made to service by the user instead of going to your local shop to have service by the air tech. So the sport's changed that way from a technology standpoint. And then you get into the bunkers that we use, the field setups. It's changed dramatically. It's gotten more mainstream. It's starting to really kind of align itself with mainstream sports now. You're starting to see a better acceptance in the general public. A lot of college athletes now are playing the sport. We've got the collegiate series that ESPN picks up. So
really, I didn't even know that.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Hey,
it's gone into its own mainstream.
Yeah. It used to be Southern California and Florida, and then some guys are in the Midwest playing woods ball. But it's not like that anymore. We've got professional teams all over the United States. It's getting to where it's more accessible for everyone at pretty much any level.
That's awesome. Hey, Jeremy, don't go anywhere because I just realized something. Dustin, before we get into more paintballing, I got to ask you, by any chance, are you a Thunder fan?
Oh, absolutely.
Awesome. Okay, good. So we got three guys that's not talking about the Bears. I really didn't want to say anything about the Thunder, but Jeremy, I know you got something to say. about last night's game. I didn't do a Thunder report because I just don't feel right.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not feeling it. I know you want to spout off on something. So you got anything to say about the Thunder game?
Well, look, I mean, they're down to the Spurs, and I lived down in Austin for a number of years, and so actually the Spurs were my team, and back then Oklahoma didn't have a pro anything. I mean, not on the big level. We had minor league baseball and arena football and all that stuff, but nothing on the national scale. And so the Spurs were my team. And I will say for the Spurs, though, this is of all four. Let's just assume that they go on and they win the whole thing. If they do that, this is the best basketball they've played in any of those previous four championships. It's real, and everybody wants to say that the Spurs are the geriatric team and all that, but they've also done a great job of putting players around these other guys, like your Duncans and your Ginobilis and your Parkers.
Exactly.
But
I got to
at
give
the
it
same
to them.
time,
They do have a chance.
they do, man. And I pretty much knew that if we were going to get past the Lakers, then it was definitely going to be the Spurs, and this was like in the first round because I knew the Lakers were going to move on. And it's played out in my mind the way that it's played out. We're down 0-2, but we got to go back to Oklahoma City. If we go into Oklahoma City and bag both of those games in a row, it's a different ball game again. Now we have mathematically we have to win one in San Antonio. We have to, or we don't. It's over with. You have to win one in SA. It doesn't look good. Honestly, these guys are, although I think we could have probably won the first game just as easily as they could have won it. That first game was, I don't know, man. It was two heavyweight fighters throwing everything that they had, and one of them has to lose.
That is true. How about
last night was a shellacking, though, and
oh yeah,
they're going to have to make some adjustments, obviously, and I think they're veteran players, and the fact that they have 4 rings in the last 13 years is kind of showing. Now that doesn't mean that that the Thunder's done, or if they go ahead and lose, that doesn't mean that they can't go back next year and win the whole thing.
Oh yeah. Well, Dustin.
So it doesn't look good, but it's not over with yet. And we win 2, and we win the next 2 games. Different ball game.
Yeah, that's true. Well, like I said before, how about you, Dustin? What's your take, man?
I don't know. It's I hate to see the Thunder lose like they lost. I thought we were going to make this miraculous comeback last night. We got back to 6. I couldn't have been closer to the edge of my seat.
Me too.
It's the young teams with a lot of energy that play with a lot of energy and a lot of heart can turn the game around in a heartbeat, and I thought we were going to do that. Just like the Lakers game when Westbrook goes off, we got past that 9-point barrier, and we were doing it. Last night we couldn't get past 8. We got to 6. I thought, here we come. Thunder up, let's go. It just didn't happen.
Right.
Yeah, it's pretty heartbreaking, but I'm looking forward to a couple of games in Oklahoma City now. We'll see what happens,
Before I end this call with Mr. Scott, Jeremy, are you busy on the 13th?
Of June?
Yes.
I can't think. We're playing a show. I think is that a Wednesday?
That's a Wednesday.
I could be free.
Okay, I should be asking you this off the air, but I got to tell you, I'm putting you on the spot simply for the fact that Knights of Cherokee County is underway, and I want to bring you on to talk about that. So, ladies and gentlemen in the listening audience out there, we've got something big. I mean, he's got Knights of Cherokee County going, moving. I mean, last time we were promoting your band. This time I'm promoting Knights of Cherokee County.